very early age, we're programmed with no being negative. Is it negative? Hey, it's just the way we've been programmed, right? And that's I think where it comes from. I think that's why so many adults, 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old, 60, 70-year-old people are still afraid of rejection. And it's kind of sad.
I don't really hear no. I don't hear no. I hear no, not now. I hear no, I need more information.
Well, truly, that word is no longer emotionally charged for me.
A pretty immediate willingness to move on. Realizing that no is not the end of the world. And that's how I used to hold it. You know, and no is really, it's like a death sentence. That sounds crazy coming out of my mouth, but like that. And it's not. It's part of the game. It's part of the journey.
So when somebody says, no, I'm not interested, your response should be, I'm closer. Because you are. And what's fun is, if you have that response to a prospect that just said no, like you high five them, thank you, cha-ching, then you just gave your prospect a little lesson on falling forward with no's, which could reframe for them who you are and what you're doing.
Well, you're going to have to edit this out of the movie, because I would say all the politically incorrect thing, which is, you know, they say, well, come on, you know the rejection isn't personal. Of course I know that on an intellectual level, but I still take it as personal because I was this pathologically shy person, and I have worked on that to be able to interact and to be social and to take challenges forward in business, but I'm still at the core a shy person.
I got to the point in my life where I had 3 jobs, 2 part-time jobs. I had to go and get vouchers from the state to buy milk for my daughter. And it was at that point that I heard more no's in my life than in any point. It was, today as you successfully hear it less, but at that point, it was almost every single person that I talked to said, Art, that's it. You're going to be one of those welfare guys. You're going to be one of those welfare families. And that was probably that point in my life where it was a defining moment. And I had to break through more no's than ever before to get through that.
I think you've got to make a conscious reframe. And you get that first from reading a book like Go for No, where you learn why. You know, it's one thing just to say, oh yeah, embrace the no's. Now that's fine, and on an intellectual level, maybe, you know, you will a couple of times, but not for long. You know, pretty soon the no becomes a no again. It becomes a personal insult once again. So no, you've got to reframe it, and you've got to get to that point where you actually, you embrace it, and you believe it.
My goal was to do 3 presentations a week, 12 a month, knowing that probably 11 of them would say no, and my goal was to sign up 1 person a month for 2 years. I was going to sign up 1 person a month for 2 years, do 12 presentations a month, 3 a week on my lunches, every single week, regardless of, didn't matter what anybody said to me, it didn't matter if they were negative, or if they were angry, or if they were happy, or if they were complacent or interested. I was going to do 12 presentations a month for 2 years, knowing that if I did that, I'd probably sponsor 20 to 30 people. I signed up 19 people in 2 years. My 19th person signed up a lady in New Mexico who led me to over 12,000 distributors and over 40,000 customers, and it made me my first $1 million.
It's frustrating when you're getting all those no's, but after having all the no's and now being where I'm at, you really realize that that's where your character was forged, and that's where the lessons were learned, and that's where the wisdom was gained.
I think the success breeds success. That when you do the action, that will cause success, and then when you experience success, that'll motivate you to do the action. And that's how Go for No works. Go for No, you have to do the action at first. You got to get your hands a little bit dirty, and then you're going to experience success. It's not if, it's when. You will experience success.
It's an interesting reality that we are more committed to looking good. And when you get a no, you don't look good. It doesn't feel good. And so we have to be okay with not looking good. We have to be okay with getting dirty, messing up, falling down.
I think a lot of times people give up too soon thinking they've failed because they got a lot of no's, instead of realizing, hey, I'm still on track to do this. It's just taking longer than my ego mind thought it would.
I think what failure does at its ultimate level is it shows us who we have to become to get the results we want.